Hey guys, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time you're watching this. This is John Jester with blog with jester.com. Just want to give you some more tips for how to work part-time with your business from home. Um, Three important tips that I have today. I'm going to share just three with you today, and I think they'll be a great benefit to you in working your part-time business. One of the tips is learn how to manage your time, and I'll go into more details after I go over the three tips. The other one is to always prospect, and three is to leverage your efforts. Okay, now this here, in case I'm talking too fast, I'm showing you this here, and it's located on our blog, and you can go back and read it as well. And if you're already here on the blog, you can just look right down below this video, and it's right there. Okay, so feel free to read or just listen to this video right here. Okay, now learn how to manage your time. Managing your time is very important. You see, most people that start out working the part-time and look in the business, they actually run into a business opportunity from someone introduces it to them, or they find it searching online, and they figure that this part-time opportunity, this part-time business, is going to be something that they can use to supplement their income and or replace their full-time job because they're looking to change careers. And they start off as, this is going to be my part-time gig. Now, one of the things I like to recommend to people is to learn how you can complete your part-time business, the hours, working 2 to 4 hours per day. You know, let's say 5 days a week and you can have the weekends off, okay? So 2 to 4 hours a day and having 2 days off each week. And it's important that you learn how to master working your part-time business, okay, within that short period of time. A lot of people make a mistake and they get overwhelmed because they take their part-time business and they wind up working 6, 8, 10 hours into it in addition to their full-time job, and they get overwhelmed, and sometimes people get frustrated and they wind up quitting because they can't get things to work, and they get confused between their full-time job and their part-time business, which has now become another full-time job. So I recommend that you get laser targeted, laser focus on specific activities to do within a 2 to 4 hour period. And what I mean by activities, I mean activities that are income producing, not just surfing around on the web, just hanging around on Facebook or one of the other social media sites. Specifically, laser targeted things that you can do. We can get into that into another post. But right now, I just want to give you the vision of what the three tips are, and then you can probably figure some of them out within your own business, but then I can go into more details into another posting. Okay, so many people aspire to leave their full-time job so they can work part-time with their business. All right, and this brings us really to the main reason why I want you to work up to 4 hours, between 2 to 4 hours per day, working your part-time business. And the reason is, and I put a warning sign here because a lot of people, this may hit hard to you. The reason is, if you can't learn how to do this part-time, then you can't do it full-time. It's plain and simple. You have to learn how to make money part-time, working 4 hours or less, or you can't do it full-time. So you'll be quitting your job for nothing, because that means you're going to be spending many, many hours doing things that are not income producing activities, many things that are not making money and bringing money into your business. So practice now while you're part-time, while you're still working, and learn how to specifically learn a day-to-day routine, something that you can do every day, and you can start making money in 2 to 4 hours per day. And if you can't do that, hold on to your full-time job and keep working there until you learn how to do that. Okay, no sense leaving your full-time job. Okay, that's tip number one. Okay, tip number two is to always prospect. All right, prospects. Okay, because prospects eventually equals leads, and leads can turn into sales. Now, I recommend prospecting online, offline, with your warm market and your cold market. Now, I don't recommend that you go chasing down all your family and friends and trying to beg them to come into your business. Don't believe in that type of prospecting. But I do believe in just letting people know that you are in business, and whether they join or not, don't really be so concerned about. Just let them know that you're in business. And offline marketing, try to always be prepared to collect emails, from people, or collect phone numbers or any type of contact information that you can from people. Always keep your ears and eyes open. And it's very, very important, particularly when you run into a cold market, people that you've never met before as you're passing through Starbucks or the ShopRite or Walmart, as you're passing through, going to your day-to-day routines, as you're driving around, going from place to place. Always be prepared to have an elevator speech. Elevator speech is a quick 30 to 60-second pitch about your business. All right, and in addition to that, have business cards or a postcard to pass on just in case, to give them some additional information. And if you can, which is even more important, if you can, collect their information. You want to be like Groupon. You want to collect as many email addresses from people as possible, and collect as many telephone numbers as you can from people. All right, so always be prospecting. Always, always, always. And collecting your prospect's email address, phone number, and business card if they have one. Because some people you run into, they have business cards also. So collect theirs and, and keep it moving. Try not to spend too much time when you're prospecting, because prospecting, trying to explain something to someone about your business, can be a waste of your time in the very beginning part of it. Okay, it can be profitable at the end, but in the beginning, it can be a waste of your time. So try not to spend that much time on it, and that's not really an income producing activity. Okay, all right. So that's number two. Always, always prospect. Always have business cards. Always have some type of postcards. Always be ready to give a 30 to 60-second pitch when you're ready, and always keeping your eyes open and just looking for prospects. Anybody that come anywhere near you, try to pitch them, or at least make a friendly contact with them. Even if you don't pitch them, try and make a friendly contact with them to make yourself rememberable. Okay? Now, also, when you have the email addresses, you can add them into your prospect funnel. And your prospect funnel is something else that we can go into another training. But your prospect funnel will follow up with them automatically without you. And that brings us to leveraging your efforts, okay, which is probably the most important thing of all. While prospecting out, while you're going around at Starbucks or at Walmart, and while you're going to different stores and you're doing your daily routine at the gym, while prospecting is great while you're out, if for some reason you are not there again the next day and that person's not there again the next day, those efforts are now gone. They stop. Now by leveraging yourself, what you can do is you can be able to reach more people. So you can only be in one place at one time. You can only be in the Starbucks from 8 o'clock to 8:05 one time, per day, maybe a couple of times if you come back for more coffee. But that's using your time, and the time is the most valuable asset that you have. So try to use your time wisely by leveraging yourself. And the way we leverage ourselves is we use videos. I always encourage people to make videos in addition to the one-on-one or group prospecting that you do. And the main reason that you want to leverage is because once you make videos and you put videos out in the marketplace, like what we're doing now with this video, many people can see it over and over again. Many people can see it today, tomorrow, next week, even next year. It will stay out there in the marketplace for hours and years to come. So you'll be able to reach more and more people. And the best thing about it is that you won't be using your time. Once you use your time to make the video like I'm doing now, this video will be here forever. And someone will always come across this video eventually. And the great thing about it is this video is going to be a couple minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes long. And that's 5 minutes that I'm using now that I won't have to use for the hundreds or thousands of people that see it in the future. And that's minutes and times and hours that I'm saving for my life, that I can be working on more things that are more income producing activities. Okay, so I always encourage you to make videos and place those videos on social media sites and keep them out there in the marketplace. All right, so you'll allow yourself to be able to serve as many people without the need of using your personal time. Again, time is your biggest asset. All right, so keep that in mind. I hope these tips have been some value to you and to your business. And now, if you can use these tips, you can go out there and you can learn how to leverage your time. You can learn how to practice on working on getting your time from 2 to 4 hours per day. And this is exactly what we are doing with our business, and we try and encourage other people to do it because ultimately, the ultimate game is for you to have the freedom lifestyle. You want to be working at home and be stuck at home, or do you want to be working from home and being able to leave the house, go on vacation, take as long as you want, and without being tied down to your business? See, one of the things about brick and mortar businesses, one of the things that the biggest negative, it's great that you're working for yourself. The biggest negative is that most of the owners that I know, they're tied to their business. They have to be there 6 or 7 days a week, even 5 days a week, but they have to be there a minimum of 8 hours. And many of them work 12 hours per day, and they're tied to their business. With this model that I'm talking to you about now and showing you now, we're not tied to the business. Matter of fact, we use videos and we use this blogging platform that you're watching now. And this allows us to be free and to be able to be mobile and travel around, and we can access this anywhere as long as we have an internet connection. Okay, so just wanted to share this with you. I hope this has been some help for you. Feel free to leave a comment all the way down below and let me know if this has been helpful to you and how this can be used in your business. All right, this is John Jester signing out. Have a great day. Talk to you later. John Jester with blogwithjester.com. Bye-bye.